Am I live? Am I really live? I'm just waiting for people to hop on. It says, we are telling your followers if you've started a live video. I wanted to do this live out of curiosity and testing. Hello, I see a few people hopping on. And as you hop on, as you can see, I've not prepared myself for the day, but hello, as you hop on, are you able to comment? The last time I went live, I was not able to see any comments. So if you could drop a comment just saying hello or where you're from, that would be super helpful just to see if I can see that activity. Albania, way across the pond. I'm over here in Michigan. It's nice to see you, chat with you. Okay, so I can see comments. I can see people joining. Hi, Moni. I know. I thought I would try it. You know me, curiosity kills the cat, girl. I see I got 3 viewers, but you know what? It's live. I was testing to see if my live worked. I know. And it does. So, I'm going to just do a quick little spiel because I am live. But let me just set up my tripod real quick because I'm holding this with my phone. And I'm going to tell you the story of why I'm so surprised I'm live. And who I am and why I'm even live. Okay, first of all, if you're brand new here, never been on, I just want you to bear with me as I set up my tripod. But just say new, because I'm going to tell you a story about how I learned how to make money online just as a regular person. And then if you're an OG here like Miss Care, my girlfriend Care, just say OG. Just drop that. I can't see anything. Okay, so... again, my name's Kim. I am from the Midwest. I'm from Michigan, and I am a nurse. I'm a 41-year-old mama from the Midwest, and a couple years ago, all the things, I just got exhausted, like all the things. If you know, you know. I just felt like I had so many responsibilities at work, never had enough time for my kids, 50 plus hours a week. So essentially what happened was I started looking for remote jobs to be more present with my kids. And so I could be at home, more time at home. And I kept finding things that just felt like dead ends. And I kept seeing people like me who kept saying they were making money online. And I was surprised because I had never really heard of it. And I knew people were on social media making money, but I didn't really understand how or why. And so what I learned is it's called affiliate marketing, and it's actually really, really common. It's actually 86% of companies. So whenever you see somebody hop online, I'm going to grab a product real quick and say, oh, you know what I just got the other day? One of these candle warmers. So like this gets hot and it melts the candle instead of burning it. Still a fire risk, but like it looks cute, right? If I were to tell you about that product in a video, imagine your social media feed. You see this all the time. If I were to tell you about that product and how I love it and how I don't have to light anything on fire, excuse this mess, or just show you any mess, anything. Look at this light that I could put on my phone, anything, and then tell you if you want to buy it, I can just send you the link. When you purchase through that link, that person earns a commission. Now, there's no increase on the price. There's no, in 86% of companies. So think about your social media feed and just comment yes. Just comment yes if you've seen this. People sharing clothes or jewelry or hair at tutorials or products or makeup. This is affiliate marketing. This is I keep saying this lately. This is the new small town brick and mortar. And I'm not taking away from that because that is way more work than this. But you're essentially supporting a family because these people are starting social media accounts just to help people in that niche and show them products that can help you, can help solve a problem for you. And it's no additional cost to you, and you're supporting just a regular family, and you're supporting like stay-at-home moms, you're supporting like cute grandpas showing you how to do like home improvement projects. And it works because you want to know what regular real people have to say about those products, right? So think about when you go to Amazon. What's the first thing you do? When I started looking for these candle warmers, the first thing I did was scroll down to the reviews, because I don't want to know what Amazon and their marketing department thinks about that candle warmer. I want to know what regular people like me think about that product, and is it going to work for me? So that's why affiliate marketing is so powerful and works so well. So essentially, it's not like a multi-level, it's not a Ponzi, it's not a pyramid, it's just your own little thing. And there's more than just like throwing around links. So it's not just like throw around links of all these different things, but there's a business model behind it. So you would want to start by determining your niche and finding a target audience. So you want like a segment of the market, and you want to find like a little category to work within. And that's like essentially how it works. Now I have a free 17-minute course that you can watch. You can grab it right now by commenting in this comment box here, Rise Up, RISE space UP. And the little link to watch that video is going to go to your DMs or your messages. And that's the free video about how that works. There's a whole business model behind it that's really important to understand. And I'm just here to answer any questions you have. So you can drop any questions that you have in this comments box below as well. A lot of people are, afraid to get started, and I'm here to help you, because it's like, do I have to show my face on social media? Are my friends and family gonna know? And I thought these things as well. I didn't want like anybody to know what I was doing, especially my friends and family. And I'm just here to like tell you, you don't have to start with it. You're not starting with any followers. You're starting a brand new social media account. You can block people if you don't want them to see it. But you're not selling to your friends and family. You're starting a brand new social media account, and you're targeting these people in your segment of the market that can benefit from your products. So you can do this without anybody knowing. Again, you don't have to show your face. You don't have to go live. This is just me. My niche is showing people how to start affiliate marketing. So that's why I do this. And that's why I show up live, is so that I can show you like, hey, it's not so scary. You can do it. Okay. So ask questions. Just ask any questions that you might have about affiliate marketing. And or comment Rise Up and grab that free masterclass. I'm going to tell you a little story why I showed up live looking like this. One, it's authentic. It's genuine. Don't have any makeup on. My hair is kind of crusty over here. It's the first day of spring break for my kids, and they're right over there, and I'm surprised I haven't been already had a surprise visitor. But the other day, I don't even know if I should say this out loud, but I was restricted from going live. So I usually go live every single Tuesday at noon Eastern Standard Time, but I was told I couldn't. So I decided to give it a try this evening to try to decide what to do tomorrow. And I was surprised that it said you're connected. And so I get to meet you guys. I'm just over the moon for it. And I'm here to talk to you about affiliate marketing. And so I decided to stay on this live because I am just it feels so good that I was actually able to go live. Okay. Anyways, so again, you can start this. You can do this. I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I started in November of 2022 as a regular burned out mama nurse. No experience. Not a clue what I was doing. Hannah knew. Okay, I'm sorry because the handles are all small letters and they're all like one word. So I'm bound to say something incorrectly. So Hannah knew Heritage Design. Do you always have to buy the products you promote? This is actually a really good question, and I wish there was like an easier, concrete answer to this, but here's the answer. Yes and no, and or maybe. So if you're going to promote a product, a physical product and show it in a video and say like, I love this light, and it really helps like show all your pimples and all your videos and all your wrinkles and everything, like you're gonna want to own that product, right? But if you're like in the home decor niche and you want to show people like huge pieces of furniture and dining tables and couches, obviously you can't own 20 couches and 20 dining tables. So you can get creative with like, can you go up to the furniture store and get a good look at that? Because at the end of the day, you want to provide a good, trustworthy recommendation of the product that you are recommending. So how can you do that? Maybe you have to be creative about that if it's a situation like that. But if you're doing like makeup tutorials, if you're doing like smaller tchotchkes around your house, home decor, or puppy products or something, how to train your puppy, you're going to want to own those products. You can do these recommendations on products that you already own also. So that's what I mean, like maybe. Do you already have a lot of products? Like my husband could easily do a woodworking affiliate marketing niche. If we walk out into the garage, there's literally what feels like millions of dollars worth of products out there. He's in the other room. So hence why I lowered my voice. Okay. Kara R. What does it look like realistically for the first couple months? This is a really good question, Kara. It realistically looks like you learning. So learning the skills, that's another thing. Like as adults, we're terrible at being vulnerable and learning a new skill, but it takes me 1 to 2 hours a day. Like working from my phone. I earned 5 figures a month, was able to quit that corporate job. But I had to learn the skills. I had to learn how to set up this little online business. I had to learn the intricacies of it. Then I had to learn how to start a new social media account and create content. I had never done any of that before. It doesn't mean you can't do it just because you don't know how. It just means you need to be shown how to do it. So if you have like that learning mindset, that's what the first couple months is going to look like. It took me about 3 months to really get going and see a little bit of income. And then it took me 18 months to see consistent, like 5-figure months, good amount. So there's a whole little phase in between of like you get started and then like the success. And I think that's the hardest part because you're like, okay, I'm going to show up every day and I'm going to create content and I'm going to post it. And you're like, waiting. Now I'm a God-fearing woman, so I just kept praying to God, like, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? Like, is this thing gonna work? And he kept showing me signs like, Kim, stay in it, stay focused. And like I said, it doesn't take you that long. So I was like, I can't imagine just quitting. It's not like it's taking me a ton of time. So I just kept going. And one day I was like, oh, it's working. It's really, really working. So that's a really good question. You're not going to get rich quick. If anybody in any part of the internet is telling you that, please run in the other direction. It's a huge red flag. But on another note, like 18 months feels quickly, right? Because I was about to spend like 20 more years at that corporate job. So I was able to leave. Deuces. Rise with, oh, I'm going to say this wrong. Risa, sorry. Yeah, of course. So she wants to ask a question about Project 100X. So I somehow did well in this industry and became one of the top affiliates for the company that I promote for. And we have launched a Project 100X and a new affiliate community. And so we just launched that this morning and there's a lot of hype and buzz around it. And so it's really exciting. And she wants to ask a question about one of the challenges that we just launched today. The kids are fine. They're alive, in case you hear screaming in the background. I promise. They're fine. It's about to be the bitching hour. Again, I didn't know I was going to be able to go live. So go ahead and ask that question, girl. And then again, I have a free course. It shows you how to get started. All you have to do is comment Rise Up. If you're watching the recording, you can comment Rise Up and you'll still get that link to it in your DMs. And when you go to that, like I'll show you, when you go to it, it looks like this, friends. When you go to it, like that's me. You click, look, she's ready. She has makeup on and a nice shirt. You're going to click on that button there. It's going to ask you to enter your email because I have lots of fun stuff for you. My elbow. Enter your email, and then it's going to take you to the next page. Sorry, I have to enter my email. And it's going to show you this video right here. Let me see if I can do this. I can't do this backwards. I'm sorry. It's going to show you this video. You're going to press play right there on that video, and you're going to watch that baby. You can speed it up. You don't have 17 minutes. Do you have 8? You can watch it in 8. Double time it. My hair is done in there too, and so is my makeup. So just so you know. Okay, but you can watch that. And then I tell you all about it. I tell you exactly how I got started. I tell you about this 5-day challenge that I took that only cost me $5 and how it all works. And my DMs are wide open to anybody who has any questions. Trista is on and said I got to go live. I know. I was surprised. I just tried it and it worked. I don't know, girl. Fingers crossed it lasts. Temple Collective. Hi, Kimmy. We love you. I also have a really cool med spa nurse job now that I would never have been able to have without this opportunity. And that's my boss from there. So, it worked. Because it knows I love you girls. Okay, so ask me your questions. Again, I did not actually think I'd be able to go live, so I was not fully prepared. And I plan to go live tomorrow still, as long as I'm able to, noon Eastern time. Yes, I had to think because my kids are on spring break right now, and we're spending time at the hockey rink. My son has tryouts in a few weeks, and I just real quick wanted to make sure that noon was going to work, and it does for our schedule tomorrow, so I will be on. In the meantime, I want you guys to do a couple of things for me. First of all, I'm going to hop off in just a few minutes, so drop any last questions that you might have here. If you're like me and would never ask a question in a live like this, DM me. Just go to my page right here, Rise Up with Kim, follow me, and then send me a DM. What's your question? I will answer it. I usually answer with a long, thorough audio message. Doesn't matter what the question is. I try to be 100% transparent and answer it as long as I can, and or find out for you. Hannah asked, does your course work for people in the UK? Yes, ma'am, it does. It works around the world, anywhere with Wi-Fi. The 5-day challenge does have some restrictions just due to payment processors, but let me know. But definitely in the UK, there's lots of people in the UK that do affiliate marketing. And when you're in a different country, you can be an affiliate for companies based out of other countries, and you get paid in their currency. So some of my digital pals live in Canada, and they get paid in USD. So they end up making like a lot more than I do because it translates into their currencies, which is like a really cool perk. So these are great questions. So again, hop over here, follow me, grab that free course, start the challenge. That 5-day challenge is a self-paced virtual course that you can take in the cracks of your life and is just insanely packed. Like it should be priced at well over $5. First of all, you get a 5-day, like 5 modules. They take you 60 to 90 minutes a day for the 5 days. Just packed with it. The first day, this sounds dramatic, it changed my life because it talks about money mindset and getting wealthy. And everything I was doing formerly in my life was not for wealth. It was to just survive and do what's right according to society, which is trading your time for money. And we were in a ton of debt. And once I learned, like, the wealthy are not working this corporate rat race, and they learn how to make more money without trading more time for it, that changed my life. I was like, I'm doing it wrong. There's nothing wrong with going to school and getting a good paying job, but you still have to learn how to make your money work for you and how to become wealthy if you want to be wealthy. You cannot get wealthy from that corporate rat race. So that was really eye-opening for me, and ultimately that's what changed my life, was that $5 little. On top of that, you're paired with a business plan advisor. This business plan advisor is an expert in the industry. They've made a lot of money inside the industry, and they help you just determine what's going to work well for you. Is it, what's the niche? They're going to help you with that. They're going to help you come up with that profitable affiliate marketing plan that's going to work for you. If you want a one-on-one call with some of these people, we can't afford these calls. You're getting that included for $5. Not to mention, when you purchase the 5-day challenge through my link, I give you a free checklist of what steps to take when you're done with the 5-day challenge as well. So it's all for $5. And again, it's insanely valuable. I've helped thousands of people get started, and it's been like the coolest journey over the last 2 years to see all of that come to fruition and see so many lives changed as a result of, because it's not about the money, it's about what that money can do for you in your life, which ultimately for us, it allows me to be at home. It allows me to be at home on spring break without having to ask for time off, without having to ask a boss for PTO, or without having to worry about not making money during that time. And so it's allowed us to just live our lives on our own terms. It allows me to have a fun job at a med spa. Like, it allows me to just, my kids to play hockey and be at the ice rink. Like, that's such an expensive sport that we would not have been able to do that had it been, not to mention the time to get there. When would I have done that? Working a 9 to 5. It's like a 7 to 5. But if you know, you know. Alrighty, friends, I am going to hop off now. Again, I'm going to press that live button tomorrow at noon too. And I pray I see you all on here. I pray I see you in my DMs. If you have questions, go grab that masterclass. That's the first step, and that's free. And the first step is the hardest step to take. And if you're like, I'm on the fence, just follow me. I show up every day. I hope you all have a beautiful night, and thank you for bearing with me as I just stumbled through this surprise live. But I will see you all in my DMs or tomorrow or wherever we see each other. All right, bye-bye.